Welcome back. The Massachusetts Air National Guardsman accused of leaking a trove of classified government documents online has made his first appearance in a Boston federal court.
NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
Growing calls for answers today after the 21-year-old Air National Guardsman accused of leaking hundreds of classified documents made his first court appearance in Boston. Jack Teixeira, who was arrested yesterday at his home in Massachusetts, is now charged with possessing classified documents pertaining to national security and national defense materials. The charges under the Espionage Act carry up to 10 years in prison per violation.
We intend to send that message, how important it is to our national security.
Family members in attendance to show their support. Teixeira is accused of sharing sensitive military secrets, including about the war in Ukraine, with a group of friends on a social media gaming platform. Someone in the group then allegedly started posting the documents publicly.
Even if he only intended to share this with his small group of friends, they alone are unauthorized to receive this information.
The Washington Post spoke with an anonymous member of that chat room.
I don't think that there was a goal nor some sort of accomplishment that he was looking for in sharing these documents. Of course, there's some anti-government sentiment.
One of the most significant reported revelations, the Pentagon appears to have doubts about Ukraine's strength as the war drags on. Lawmakers in both parties demanding answers about the safeguards for top secret information.
The idea that he would have access to such a broad array of information and be able to exit a building with it is absolutely outrageous to me.
Teixeira, who was recently promoted to Airman First Class, worked in IT in the intelligence wing. Court documents show he feared federal authorities were on to him days before his arrest and searched the word leak on his government computer.
These documents really set off alarms across the world, and one of the biggest concerns is what the leak may expose about how the U.S. gathers intelligence abroad and the damage that could cause. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.